Hey Lobo, it's Ben Johnson here to show you how your students can share with each other within your Google Classroom. So first thing you're going to need to do is create an assignment or a question for your students where they can post their Google Doc. So you'll go into your Google Classroom, hit this plus sign, again post either an announcement, an assignment, a question. Doesn't really matter. I'll just post a question here and say, please share your Google Doc here. Make sure it is shared with anyone who has the link. Whatever little note you want to type. Now if you want to, you can actually attach a Google Doc as a template, but that's optional. If so, you would just click on this Google Doc icon, attach that Google Doc, and then set up whatever sharing you want. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and ask that question. I'll allow students to see and reply to each other's answers. I'll even allow them to edit their answers, and then I'll hit ask. So now I've got a spot where students can come and post their work for their classmates to see. So the next step is for the students to either go into their Google Drive and create a new Google Doc, or else they could have used the template that you provided with them earlier. And so here I'll just call this my poem. Okay, and then here I would write my poem. At this point, they're the only one that can see this, and so what you'll have to teach your students to do is to hit the share button. And what they're going to need to do is go down here to this advanced option. And by default, it's private. Only that student can access it. You're going to go ahead and have them change that, and what I'm going to recommend is that anyone with the link can see that. Okay, and then they'll hit save. Now they can take this link and they can copy that by right-clicking on it. Then they can go back in your Google Classroom and they can add a comment here, maybe something like Ben's poem, and then they can just paste that URL with a right-click paste. Or they can use a keyboard shortcut and then they can post that. All right, now students will be able to then click on this. Anybody that has the link will be able to click on it, open it, read it. Students could actually comment down here, or if you want them to be able to comment on that particular document, there would need to be an additional step. So students could go ahead and get their classmate's ID number, maybe 123@psdschools.org. They can actually make them an editor, or they could just allow them to add comments on that. Okay. They may not want to notify their classmates, so they could uncheck that. So now the student to my classmate 123 could then go ahead and comment on this paper. Okay. All right, so those are a few ways that students can share with each other within your Google Classroom. If you have any questions, stop by the Media Center. I'd be happy to help you. Thanks.